if you watch North Attleboro through the years, they've had one down year. Every year they just simply reload. They got such a feeder program, such a nice program with the younger players. The names change, but the results remain the same. So, and a senior quarterback, I'm looking forward to a great season by North Attleboro.
Tyler DiMatteo, he's been playing there forever, hasn't he?
Just about.
Can he stay on the field? Which that's a legitimate question. Jared?
Yeah, I think North is going to be pretty good this year, especially on defense. I really like the way Greg Berthume played last year in that Attleboro game, but I certainly have some question marks on the offensive side of the ball. They do have DiMatteo coming back, but the year where they had issues winning games, they didn't have a whole lot around them. They lose the running back last year, Silver. They lose the two Penta brothers who made some big plays in the passing game. They're going to have to replace a lot of the receivers and running backs. I think they have a pretty good offensive line coming back, but it might take their offense a couple weeks to get up to speed. And I think Foxborough is going to give them a pretty good run. I think that game's on October 15th, and that should pretty much be for the Davenport title. So if anyone is going to get them, it's going to be Foxborough, but it's really going to depend on how that Big Red offense looks this year.
And with those players missing, DiMatteo might be asked to carry more of the load. You know, I realize the injury in the Foxborough game when you break your hand or something, that's just a freak accident. But he takes a pounding game after game after game.
It's a freak accident. It's a freak accident, but he puts himself in those situations a little too much. So it kind of increases the likelihood of that freak accident happening.
Mark, North Attleboro, the team to beat.
Well, I will agree with Jared. Foxborough will be the one to challenge them if there is to be a challenge. I don't know what Stoughton has right now. I know Stoughton's put together some good teams, but I think they got cleaned out a little bit from last year. But I saw Foxborough in a scrimmage against King Philip, and they have a very explosive offensive attack. I'm not so sure about their defense, and they had a little trouble finishing inside the red zone, but boy, they get yardage, and they got a great kicker too. So they're going to be a challenge to North Attleboro, and I think. But I'm a big fan of the Red Rocketeers and of Donnie Johnson and everything he's done there. So I won't count them out until they put the ball on the field and have that first snap.
Paul, it certainly looks as though, and we're still over 2 months away, thank God, because I'm not looking forward to the cold weather before the Thanksgiving Day game. But right now, you'd have to say North would be a heavy favorite.
Oh, North would be a huge favorite. Chris Leonardo might be one of the best linemen in the entire Hockomock League. But other than that, there's not much experience in the line of scrimmage for the Bombardiers. Aiden Hawkwater is going to be starting at quarterback. He's a junior. He's young. He did very well filling in last year. But we'll see if Attleboro is as deep as North is. And it's the first time in 4 years Attleboro's not going to have Mike Strachan running around at linebacker making tackles. He's the program's all-time leader. But can I jump to the end of the season?
Yes.
I think Mansfield is the team to beat in the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League. And I am praying for a Mansfield Catholic Memorial Division II Super Bowl. Mike Redding against John DiBiaso. That might be the high school football game of the ages to see those two programs as Catholic Memorial has dropped down from Division I to Division II. Boy, I hope that happens.
What would be the under and over for unsportsmanlike penalties on the coaches?
No.
I still remember Mike from the game at Lincoln Sudbury against Bishop Ian. I mean, he lost.
Well, he had every reason to be upset at that one. I remember that one well. That was a hose job.
says the Mansfield High graduate.